Hi Cancerian, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. I say Cancerian. I don't get it wrong. I don't prefer the I don't prefer the word Cancer. That's why I say Cancerian. Guys, I had a bit of a happening here. I just started to record this reading, and then somebody came knocking on the door, and so I needed to stop. And then it just didn't feel authentic to just continue. It just felt a bit weird, so just started over. But before I did that, I had time to shuffle and put out 3 cards, and I didn't want to do it again because I feel like you got the cards for a reason. So I'll just dive right into these cards. I just want to start out to say that this is your love reading for the upcoming 2 weeks, starting the day today that I'm starting to record this is on the 13th of the 11th, but it's not going to be for the upcoming 2 weeks. It's actually going to be for 13 days. And I do apologize. It says that you were going to get your reading on Tuesdays, but it was just, I've been overwhelmed with things to do. And so it's just 1 day late, and I apologize for that. Guys, it's not a typical tarot reading. It's just I'm feeling into the energy that goes on around the cards, and I'm using them as like just play and fun for then the universe or the source to come through with whatever you need to hear. And that's it. That's what I'm doing. What I'm asking a question, what you need to hear most right now, and this is for specifically love and romantic partners. Every other week, I'm doing what you specifically need to hear most right now, but that can be for everything. Just a completely general for everything reading. Okay, guys? So let's just dive right in. This first card out is children. Second card out is moving forward. And third card out is creative wonderment. And let's just, it's both for single and committed relationships. That's what I'm asking for, at least. Sometimes one comes out and the other just won't. So let's see what comes. Just give me a moment to look into this. All 3 story gives me a bit of a story. I don't know what's with me right now. I feel a bit almost nervous, or like I'm gasping for air, like it's my first recording or something like that. So I don't know what's up with the energy. If something is going on with you, Cancerian, if something in your life has really, I don't know, have a bit of a nervous energy going on for some reason. And let's find out if this resonates with you, or if it's just me, or what's going on. I mean, it's a lot of shifts right now, and there's a lot going on. We have still Scorpio season, we have Mercury retrograde, and we just had the full moon, and yeah, it's just a whole bunch of things happening. Let me look into this. I'm actually just going to do 1 card at the same time. That's a skill I have. I'm doing 1 card at the same time. Cancerian. This is a little child just laying next to this powerhouse of a tiger. And the tiger just stands for just complete power, not in a manipulative way, but in a very authentic way. Like if you feel at home in yourself, it feels like you know who you are. You just emanate that gorgeous power from within. There's something with the child here. Since we are in these very particular times right now where a lot is being asked to let go. I don't know if you saw my 11/11 portal. That was just the other day. That sort of kicked things off as well. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, because it might help you somewhat in there to sort of figure out what's going on if you've had a bit of an issue with things lately. I just feel like, I mean, Cancer, this is your particular card for the upcoming 2 weeks. So it's a very, very strong card. It feels like you do have like both feet on the ground, and that you are moving like in a very, very gracious direction, even though with everything happening. It seems like you guys are in a pretty good place. There's so much energy going on here. I don't mean to sound all flummy, as we would say in Swedish, or like... Okay, so Cancerian, you guys have been my hybrid people, meaning that there's so much that has happened with you. There's so much transformation that has happened with you. That can be both individually, of course, always individually, but just for yourself, by yourself. And for a lot of people, it can be through other relationships. It can be work related. It can feel like something has started to happen due to anything outside of you. That doesn't really matter, but it's for the Cancerian itself, for you guys, that I feel like the most transformation has happened over the course of maybe 2 years. It's just an upgrade that I sort of haven't seen before, and I'm a Leo, and we go through pretty large upgrades, but Cancerian is like a whole other level. And that's just to upgrade your DNA somehow. It's to sort of move into the new and let go of the old in a completely different way than just letting go of the old thought patterns or things like that. Bear with me, I'm getting to the love situation here. I just feel a whole bunch of energy. And like I said, it just... it feels like your type of upgrade, your type of letting go is just the old version of the human species and bringing forth like a completely brand new DNA string, if that makes sense. Like it feels like you came in as one Cancerian version on this planet Earth, and then you're leaving having a completely different set of DNA as you leave your physical body. That's what it feels like. And there's something going on with you today, specifically today. Maybe it has been like this for a couple of days. This is so interesting. I don't know if I should drop the whole love thing, because it feels like this comes through so clear, and it might not even be for all that many people. I'm gonna leave these cards right here. This might be a bit... And I'm just going to draw another 3 cards and see what Spirit does. Or if it just shifts me into talks to something else, around something else than just love and relationships. Because it feels like some of you guys need to hear something else. So let's see if we're going in the same direction. And I just need to switch like what I'm asking for, but can still use the same cards, or... Let's see. Oh, here's my soulmate connection. So, Spirit, what's going on here? And I don't want to like quit the recording because I feel like it matters that this is... And I also want to show you guys that it's not always like 1 + 1 = 2, and that it is a bit weird, the energy, and it feels like it is of significance that I'm feeling this almost like a bit heightened. I feel very like I want to breathe, take a moment and breathe, and it's that sort of nervous energy running through the body, very high energy. Okay, guys, I will do the reading with the intention of love here anyway, because I do have the soulmate connection in this card. I'll explain in a minute, and this is completely my soulmate card. This card usually comes out when you're thinking about a soulmate connection, and so there is a lot of soulmate hints here. So what is going on? I'm so sorry, guys, that it feels probably like it's just everywhere. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you resonate, maybe you understand what this is. So I'm just starting again, 10 minutes in, but there's some importance. I don't want to shut down a second time and start over. There's something Wait, I don't want to shut down a second time and start over. Is that some of you guys? You don't want to shut down a first or second or third time and start over with somebody? I feel like there's so many stories. I'll just pick one or I'll go nuts. And it might just resonate with one person out there. I don't know. Let's see. Cancerian, you've gotten your energy back. You've gotten your power back. There's something that you have come back from. So with this feeling of, I won't shut down one more time. I don't want to start over one more time. I feel I'm drawn to somebody that is single. And so I don't feel like you're in a committed relationship. If you are, then that feeling of, I don't want to shut down this relationship. I don't want to quit this relationship. I don't want to start over yet again. Then it might resonate with a committed. But other than that, I feel like it's a very strong individual that has sort of come back from heavier things, and you've gotten your power back. You needed to go back to child stage, to just childlike, just finding your inner child, but like back into your really, really young age where it started to go south, I feel, and sort of just restore and heal everything that has happened for you. And now, like in adult life, you've gotten your power back. And there's something that we're moving out from. This card can come up just as well as the Phoenix Rising. So my Phoenix Rising card talks about how you moved out from something, and this is similar energy. So there is something that you come out of in terms of this relationship, and you're moving forward now. You're finally defrosting. You're finally like letting go of stale, stagnant energy that is like, it's not going anywhere. So you're letting go of whatever sort of didn't serve you in the past, and it certainly doesn't serve you now, and you're letting that go. This is the Statue of Liberty as well, as what I'm getting from this card. And the Statue of Liberty talks about freedom. It talks about how you are such a free spirit these days, and you're on this spirit animal that is just also a very like powerhouse type of animal that really is moving forward, and there like nothing can stand in its way. Nothing can sort of it picked up momentum. So whatever you're like, if you're going, it's so funny because you're going towards this relationship or just complete love, just feeling complete love for yourself. It's almost a love reading wanting to talk about how you don't want love. It's very interesting. It's like, or that you don't want to get married, or maybe you want to, in Swedish we call that särbo. I have no idea what that's called in America, and I don't even know if that's a term there, because it feels like that's something very, like you are together as a couple, you can even be married, but you live in separate houses, like you have two different homes. Something's up here, guys. There's something about, yes, I'm feeling myself completely again. I'm moving into my full authentic power, feeling the love for myself, but I'm not 100% in how this whole relationship thing is gonna like play out in my life. It's like I'm just gonna sit this out, and I'm gonna wait for a bit. And this is me talking for you. And yeah, just see what happens basically. But we're moving forward, and like I said, momentum has picked up. So wherever you're going, get out of the way for the Cancerian. Then we have creative wonderment. There is a peacock in the wings there. Get it? In the wings. Like right down here, there's a peacock, a pink one, and you're dressed in pink. It's very, very high vibration that you're dressed in. And so the connection is there. You see this bird, you see this soulmate sitting on the side of your big entrance, like you're making an entrance you're making an entrance in your life, and you're walking these steps alone. There's somebody in the wings. There's somebody there. And whether you know of them, I feel like that is a past lover. That is a past connection. So this is somebody that you know or know of. And whether you've been in a relationship with them or you have known of them for quite some time, I couldn't tell. But this is not a brand new person to you. This is what's going on right this minute. And I see you see how she's looking at it. She's looking at it, but she's not making any decisions right now. She's not committing to this peacock or / soulmate connection. She is taking those stairs all by herself, alone, walking towards success. And that's just ultimate freedom within you. Okay, guys, so this is crazy. I won't do an extended today because it's so all about you. But I will continue with these 3 cards that I drew, sorry, because it feels like just really weird to leave them. So this is my card that comes out when you're really thinking about a partner. You're thinking about a soulmate, you're thinking about a connection, you're thinking about a relationship, you're dreaming about it. Somebody has visited your energy, your like you can pick up the essence of them. They might not have like joined physically in your life. You may not have started to date anybody. And like I said, it feels like you're dreaming of them, but that's where you leave it. It's like, no, I'm not interested right this hot minute. It's like I've other things to do. I don't feel like you're depressed. I don't feel like you feel so wounded that you don't want to step into another relationship. I don't feel the victim. I don't feel any of that. I feel rather a very, very strong Cancerian, very fulfilled Cancerian, or at least on the way there. And whatever craziness is going on, like for you, energy-wise, it sort of doesn't, it's like you've started to truly find yourself. And it's like, yes, I'm not forevermore saying no to a relationship. If truly my life partner, if truly my true match comes along, I might look into it. But right this minute, I'm dreaming of it, I'm thinking of it, I'm visualizing it, but that's all I do. It's nice to keep it there. And then, guys, comes the unicorn. So I want to explain, if you haven't seen my readings before, I talk about unicorns, peacocks, and lately penguins being my symbol for a soulmate connection, however weird that is. And this is you guys. I feel like you're the person there in the midst of the unicorn. And usually I say, I'm like, oh my God, this relation, it has just entered your life. It's right there. It's right in front of your face. You've started to date somebody, like the connection has been made. But with this reading, guys, I just feel like this explains what you are, your soulmate material, if that makes sense. If you were really feeling like you're not worthy of the perfect relationship, if you felt like I can't go after my dream idea of in a relationship, I don't know even if I believe in this whole soulmate connection, I don't know if I'm ready, I have very low self-esteem, things like that, then you're not, for a fact, you're not a match to your soulmate. This card, where you don't know where you start and the unicorn ends, I feel like this is just telling that you are soulmate material. Like I said, you're a powerhouse. You're in such high vibration. You're moving into complete freedom with the Statue of Liberty, Fredsgudinnan. You're thinking about this relationship, but you're not acting on it. You're not doing anything about it. It's just sitting there. And this just then tells me you're soulmate material. So you probably are being courted. That, like, you could definitely be, somebody could definitely have been asking you out. You could definitely have even several people being really interested in you right now, because it's such power to be that magnetic, to be that big of a powerhouse, to be that big, like having that sort of charisma and that sort of energy going on. You probably are very, very attractive right now. And so whenever you're ready, if ever you're ready, oh my God, like you got it all. And then we end on this note, which is my friendship card. And that's what I feel. I'm drawn to the word today. So this is what's going on with you. This is my like 3 different phases. I usually talk about them in sort of like it being in different periods. And for me, when I see this today, it's more like, yeah, we can talk about friendship. If somebody's interested in you, you're like, yes, we can talk about friendships. We can talk about hanging out. We can go for coffee. We can do all of that. That sounds quite fun, actually. But are you ready to get married? Are you wanting to move in with somebody? Heck no. Not interested one bit whatsoever right now. It's just super, super focused on you. And all these different versions. It's like Cancerian, you're in the lead for even just not upgrading the DNA. It just feels like you're sort of tapping into this whole, just really being strong on your own, not needing a partner to fulfill you, just really understanding the whole, like, that you completely bullshit, sorry, BS, is like, no, nobody completes you, you're complete on your own. And you really are owning it in your own, like you're feeling it. And it's very truthful for you. So whoever is going to come along better match your energy. That's what it feels like. Guys, I'm sorry for being a bit all over the place today. I don't know what's up with the energy and what it started out to be, and then, but it feels a bit more clear towards the end. I hope it helps somebody out there. I hope it resonates with somebody. Yeah, and this is for the upcoming 2 weeks or 12 days, 13 days. But I still hope that I see you back next week for your overall general reading. Please subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. Take care, guys. Bye.